Hello, we are live. Hello, Penguinauts. How are we? Quick disclaimer: if you're watching this on YouTube after it has already ended, it's a building stream. So if you don't want to watch a building stream, don't watch it. I've had people complain in the past about building streams, like, you didn't say it was a building stream, or even though it's usually fairly obvious. Yeah, well, there you go. So now you know it is a building stream. So, we're streaming again. We streamed last night, and stream again tonight. My live dashboard is playing up. It's not telling me who's watching, how many people are watching. There we go. That's fixed it. And there we go. 6 people watching. Perfect. Let's get KSP up. Unable to connect to chat. Let me try that again. Silly YouTube. There we are. Hello everybody. Hello. I can only just see your messages now. Sup? I'm not building a space Yamato. We're building a normal Yamato. And if you haven't noticed, we are in 1.2 because we are. Oh, I just want to shrink the chat box a bit. There we are. Okay, yeah, we're in 1.2. So that's because we've updated now. Not for the next turn. The turn 20 is going to be 1.1.2, but turn 21 onwards, late World War II, 1.2, everybody. Right. As you can see, as well as having a massive performance increase, we also have treads now, by the way, on our tanks. And Kerbin's covered in snow. Pretty cool, huh? Full Kerbin testing. And here we go. Here we go. People are rolling in. People are excited we're building the Yamato. Look! It's snow! Kerbin's covered in snow, everybody. Look! Isn't it beautiful? I mean, this is still sand, but most of Kerbin is snowy. It's pretty cool. And before we start, I want to show you guys something. Oh, yes. Check it. It's treads. You guys happy? I believe we have finally killed that meme by actually adding treads. Anyway, I asked Tape if he wanted to go on stream, and then he went away. He didn't reply, so I don't know. Maybe he will be. Maybe he will come back later, and we can get him on stream. Anyway, I'm a little unfocused. I'm still setting stuff up for the stream, but right, okay, right, so, you guys happy? You got treads. Let's build a Yamato, shall we? So, we're in 1.2, which means I don't have all my parts organised exactly where I want them. Oh, we've got new bridges. Look at all this stuff. All the mods have been updated, so we've got loads of new, like, ship cockpits and stuff as well. Check that out. What? So many new bridges. Cool stuff. Okay, so let's actually get on with this. First things first, we need a keel. We know which one we're going for. Checking it's the biggest one. Yep, very large. We've never had a ship this big before. It is going to be absolutely bloody-mungus, this ship. If I can actually move it out here. I think I might have to use the offset tools because it's... There we go. Look how big this ship's going to be. This is going to be mental. It's going to be freaking awesome though. Right, so let me pull up a picture of, well, I guess blueprints of the Yamato. Yamato. And we'll start building it. You guys have been asking me to anyway, you guys have been asking me to build a Yamato for quite a while, so that's what we're going to do. We probably won't finish it tonight. Building ships takes a long time. Far longer than it takes to build an aircraft or a tank. Some people are saying we should build the Bismarck. Yamato was superior to the Bismarck. It was launched afterwards. Bigger guns, bigger all round. It's designed to rule the entire ocean. Bismarck was designed to raid convoys. Right. Let's get going on this thing. It is a very fat ship. So, yeah. First thing we want to start with is military hull plating. I guess we want to go with A88. That's the biggest we can get. Yeah, biggest we can get. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll start in the middle. Well, not quite in the middle, because it's got quite a large straight section. So we'll want to... Can we snap these? Is that gonna... Nah, it doesn't snap them where I want them. We'll try it like that. And there we go. So it's going to be... Actually, we're not going to do that yet. We are going to get the B plating on. So it should be B88. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, so this is going to take a while. Building ships takes ages at the best of times. And we're building the largest ship any of us have ever constructed in Fall of Kerbin. I've never built a super battleship before, because obviously they weren't really allowed before. We were saving, even though the Yamato was launched in, what, 1941? It was, I don't know, we're still counting it as late war. We just, I don't know, we wanted some kind of progression in the Navy. Because, of course, we've got big progression in the aircraft and certainly in the tanks as well. And in reality, there wasn't a huge amount of progression in the Navy from start to finish. Well, I'm saying that there was, but not so much that we haven't already implemented in Fall of Kerbin. So we thought, screw it, we'll save the super battleships for the late World War II era, which I'm glad we did, because they're not going to be running around for too long before I capture Osiris Fortress anyway, and I am going to capture Osiris Fortress. There's very little tape can do to stop me at this point. It's the one thing I hate about building bloody ships, is offsetting it to be absolutely perfect. So perfect as to satisfy my OCD. Now that's good. Yeah, it's alright. But I mean, this really doesn't have to be that perfecto. It just has to be good enough. That's the Russian approach to things, isn't it? Good enough. Right. Oh, God, that's a massive structural plate. It's going to be one tall ship. And it's going to be a square ship as well, because I can't be bothered to create the Yamato's bulbous bow and all that. It's not going to be perfect. But I'm sure you guys don't mind too much. And structural plate S88 as well. Tuck that in here. Just to give it a bit of extra buoyancy. There we are. And let's get this offset correctly. How's that? Is that alright? Yeah, I mean, usually when I'm building these kind of ships, I listen to a podcast or something. But I guess now you guys having to listen to me, I'm sure you're very, very happy about that. But no, maybe I should stream. I should stream more often. But I know I tend to just not. I don't know, I just don't. We need to think of oh, it's Emperor class, isn't it? Simple. Emperor class battleship. Save. Alright, let's get a few of these in now. And now building in 1.2, it's actually much easier. You can hold shift and ignore all the offset limits, which is very nice. Because you don't have to worry about offset limits anymore, which I do appreciate. Oh, that's as far as I want to go that way. Let me get my drawing, well, blueprints of the Yamato up again. Now the back of it's relatively straight-ish, in a sense. Yeah, only sort of curves around like right near the end, but then it's got quite a long sort of bow. We'll go along and tidy this up in a minute. Most of these are going to have to be inclined, but that's fine. And then we'll have the bow there. Right. Actually, no, we don't need that part. Right, let's get all these actually lined up properly. So, have that perfectly level and get it at the right height as well. There we are. Next. Yep, that's fine. Next. Move it along. That's fine. Yep, I do love myself a good snap tool. Makes things much faster. And we actually have the music this time. Is the music too loud? Tell me if the music's too loud. I think it might be too loud actually. I'll turn it down a bit. There we go. I'll shut up a bit. I usually don't have I didn't have the music on last stream, which I think was a mistake. I think it's important to have some music in the background to keep your viewers sane. A lot of people I see in the chat very happy I'm building a Yamato. It has been probably the most requested ship. People saying, build the Yamato, build the Yamato. I can't blame them, it was an amazing ship. And this is going to be an amazing ship as well. Is that too wide? I'm just thinking dimensions wise. I think it might be. I mean, it is quite a wide ship to be fair. I think that is a bit too wide. We'll bring it in a bit. More like that? Yeah. As I said, it is quite a fat ship. Displacement is ridiculous. There we are. Just narrowing it slightly. Didn't need to be quite that wide. And that looks about right to me. Saying that. Oh, apparently it was fine. Music. Okay, we'll put it back up. People want to see the guns. Sure, you can. I need to find them first, because now we're in 1.2. I haven't organised all these guns again, so we're going to have to go through and find them ourselves. That should be alright, though. Here we go. Here are the guns. Actually, yeah, I think it's a good idea to have the guns just to compare to, sort of scale-wise. So we'll just put the guns in the middle, which means we can have the scale. And actually, yeah, I think the width is correct. Yeah. Here you go, everybody. 18-inch guns. 18.1 inch, I guess. People keep saying I should do the Bismarck. As I said, the Bismarck, it was a convoy raider. Its guns were nothing particularly special. Yamato is far, far more powerful than the Bismarck. Bismarck's faster. Bismarck was possibly more advanced in some areas. But the Bismarck wasn't designed to take on the US Navy. The Yamato was designed to rule an entire ocean. And it was also the Bismarck was sunk by fucking swordfish. Well, it wasn't sunk, but it was crippled by them. The Yamato, it took like 6 aircraft carriers to sink her, so yeah. We're going to stick with the Yamato. Alright, so next job is to figure out where we start the... this is such a massive ship, it's ridiculous. Where we start the sort of slope inwards. I think it's here. It's really about... Yeah, I think here's about right. No, that's too far. That way. Here. I don't think it's still even going to be as big as the Yamato, because it's hard to do the Yamato justice in Kerbal Space Program. How's that seem? Is that alright? No, not quite. And Tape says he can't come on stream because he's somewhere in Derbyshire. Alright. No tape then. No tape tonight, guys. Or well. Is that right? It's quite hard to see with the dark colour of the hull plating. We really need to lighten the hull plating a bit. I think that's something for us to do next. That won't snap on. There we go. Alright, let's line up with these panels. Are they at the right angle? Oh no, they're not. Oh, didn't want to do that. Are these absolute rotated? No, they are not. There we are. If we copied these, would they maintain their rotation? Yeah, they would. Okay. Get rid of that. Put these on, which means they'll definitely have the same rotation. Perfect. Then snap. And then snap it into place. There we go. Sehr gut. Yeah. Right. Just trying to line them up perfectly. Easier said than done. That's alright. Yeah, we can always tidy it up a little bit later. For now, I think that's fine. He says as he immediately changes his mind. There we go. Perfect. Is that enough of a... Yeah, no, I think that's about right. Yeah, perfect. Okie dokie. Yeah, as I said, we really do need to lighten up the whole plating colour. It's... yeah. What's going on? We're building a Yamato, my friend. The mighty, mighty Yamato. Isn't there like a song that Jingles plays? Da 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 Yamato. Is that or something? I don't know. I think I'm going mad. Probably not. I swear, yeah. There is a song he plays. It's probably from like Space Battleship Yamato or something. This is going to be quite a long ship, but we already knew that, didn't we? Did that just snap perfectly into place? Ah, no. Like I would be so lucky. First of all, it's not at the right height. Look, we lost the stream for a second. What happened there? Huh? Oh no, stream resumed. I have no idea what the hell just happened there. That was strange. Stream ended and restarted. That was really weird. Nothing happened to my internet. That was extremely strange. Do not ask what just happened. Sorry, just closing down Skype. Yeah, it's very strange. Okay. Hopefully that didn't affect the stream too much. Yeah, now it reaches the chat. Yeah, I have no idea what happened, guys. That's really weird. I just suddenly lost connection to YouTube for a split second. The whole stream is just gonna be me slightly offsetting stuff just to satisfy my OCD. That's good enough. Is that the right sort of angle? Let me have a look at my technical drawing. It is the opening to Space Battleship Yamato. Okay, cool. I thought so. And then it has sort of a rounded bow over here. We'll do the bow later, though. The bow is not a priority right now. Anyway, yeah, sorry about that. And then we want... I don't want... I'm going to move this along a bit so we can just get an extra one onto the keel. Because I don't want to start curving it here. There we go, I want an extra one. If you get me. You probably don't get me. Makes sense in my head. Right. There we go, and let's rotate this. Now this is at quite a distinct angle. The rear, the stern. Yeah, it's much less of an incline than, or no, much greater change than the front. All right. Zoom in. And go down. Boom. That actually lined up really well. Yeah, it did line up really well. Nice. Not perfectly, obviously. That'd make far too much sense. Yeah, it's good enough. You have to reach the point where you just sort of stop caring and be like, yeah, that's fine, it'll do. That'll do, don't care, that'll do. I think that might actually be enough of a change. Oh no, that's alright. Yeah, and then we'll put the, oops, I tabbed out accidentally. Whoopsie. Tab back in. There we go. Okay, so now we have basic hull of the ship. Oh my god, this is a monster. This is gonna make Tape piss his pants. It's gonna be beautiful. Right, let's start getting some deck plating on this. I think. Actually, no, we want to be building the. Do you want to build the internals first? I think we. No. We'll go for the deck plating. Then we'll do the internals later. Let's sort of get it looking good. S88. Is there a longer one? Yeah, that's what we want. Perfect. Have a couple of these. So these will be used to protect our citadel. I'm just gonna. Well, yeah, we'll offset them in a sec. Let's get enough to go the length of the ship. Would 2 be enough, or do we want? Nah, we'll go for 3 to protect the turret hard points and everything. Let's make sure these are all attached directly to the keel, actually. Because, yeah. It's important to protect the citadel rather well. Snap. Thank you. Alright. There's one. And move this along. Yeah. Cool. And there we go. Yeah, we're not using catapult fighters on this. Check it out. Even though I believe the Maritime Pack does have an experimental thing, it doesn't work very well. I've tested it. No, it doesn't work very well at all. The first turret is just after the start of the slope, the slopey bit, so about there. Yeah. Sort of building this around the guns. Cool. And then second. I didn't want to do that. I want to alt click. There we go. There you go, that's the middle. And then the second one is just behind it, but obviously above it. Like so. And a little further back. Sort of building the framework of the ship before we actually finish it. That looks about right. Cool! 18-inch guns. Is this going to Osiris Bay? Hell yes! Or is this going to be battling Tape's Southern Fleet? Oh wait. Burn. Like Tape's fleet. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Right. Now we need deck plating. There we go, deck plating. We need some massive deck plates. Boom. Looks like we're gonna need... Yeah, gonna need quite a few. That's alright, we expected that. Okay, so this comes right down to the top of the plating, but this structural plating needs to go a little lower. There we go. And so there's this one. It's a bit too low. There we go. Is that lined up correctly? Yeah. Cool. Okie dokie. So let's get this deck plating right across the end. Right. I think this is coming along pretty fast actually. I think larger ships are actually, in a sense, easier to build than some of the smaller ships, because you've got these massive parts and you can just throw them together. I'm so glad we have World War II warships. It makes things so much easier. So people keep recommending using large boat parts, but those are all prefab ships. You know, they're already built. You don't get to build, you know, what you want to build, which I think is important. You know, it's KSP. Well, obviously this is a very screwed up version of KSP, but it is still KSP. You still want to be able to build what you want to build, and that worked perfectly. Hell yeah. Well, I guess it would be designed to work perfectly, wouldn't it? These parts are designed to go together. We go together. I don't know the words. Right. Let's get this in the correct rotation. Is that right? That doesn't look right. No, it's not right. That's right. Perfect. The right height. And there we are. Copy that. Get a second bunch here. Right height. Roughly the right width, I think. Not quite. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, it juts out. This is strange. Oh, this one isn't quite the right rotation for some reason. Let's try that. It's hard to see what you're doing when all the parts are like identically coloured. Cool! That looks fine. I think. Yeah, it's not perfectly well angled, but it'll do. Billy isn't even reading chat. I am reading chat now and then. It's, you know, I could either sit here and read the chat and not get anything done and make this take like 50 live streams. Or, you know, I could actually get on with it and let you guys chat to each other. I am reading the chat. I am. Just not that often. Apologies for that. So I think how we're going to get one in the center here. Should we have a central beam down the middle? Yeah. I think that'll work. So that's what we're going to do. It's 88. Snap. Okay, let's not use snap. Here we are. Right, yeah, so we're gonna have another central sort of beam, which we can get the rest of the deck plating on. We'll offset them to be correct. 2, 3. Oh, I should have used 816. What am I doing? I know that didn't look right. There we are. That's better. Actually, was there a whole plate 816? It was a 416. No, there wasn't. I couldn't have done that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Right, where is it? 816. Here we go. Let's make sure this is perfectly in the middle. There we go. Right. That's better. Sure it's not too high up either, which it is right now. And make it level with those. Just about. Okay, right, cool. Avino dropped the ban. Why? Why didn't I do this a while back? There we go. I make a goldfish your now moderator. I might regret doing that. Don't make me regret it. But I'll trust you not to be a complete dick. Yeah, Fubar, I do appreciate all the crazy support and stuff, but don't spam the chat. Nobody spam the chat. No one likes spamming, even if it is in support of the almighty Corolla Union, you know? It's not good fun. One, two. That's all we're actually gonna need. Okay, right, next. Yeah, make a goldfish. Don't abuse it. Or I'll just make you not a mod anymore. It's very simple. Okay. One, two. Then we're gonna need a third one. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll have a look. Right, let's get this in the correct place. Make sure it's in the middle, which it currently is not. Is that middle? That looks like the middle. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine. And then we just need to move that way along. And ta-da! Beautiful. Avino got his position because his name was at the top of a list of people watching. That is not true, Avino. You got that position because you're a regular commenter. You comment funny stuff and you got a battleship named after you. And also you've been a really good mod and you've actually taken the job kind of semi-seriously. That's why. There we go, get another one in there, and then that should be our deck plating pretty much done. Where's this plate gone? There we go. Make sure this plate is in the middle, which right now it is not. It's a bit annoying. The connection points on these aren't always perfect. Yeah, that's right. Perfect. Okay! Move it along a bit. And there we have it. Emperor class battleship is fully decked. I probably need to make the bow now. That would be a good idea. Also, this rotation isn't quite correct. Yeah, should be more like that, I think. 100%. Something like that, maybe? No, that's not right. There we go. That's right. Okay. Oh, no, that lines up perfectly. There we go. I think. No, it doesn't. Right, there we have it. Is that still... Oh, it's still... Thinking, coming over a bit. That's great. I can't be asked to keep tweaking this. Again, kind of hard to see stuff when everything's the same goddamn colour. There we go. We don't have to be too finicky with this. Like, this is such a massive battleship. We've spent all day, like, fine-tuning everything. Like, we would... I already said we spent all day, so I don't even know where I was going with that. But it would take a while. Let's have a look at how many people are watching. 206 people. Damn. 206 people apparently find me worth watching. Anyway, for those of you who wanted the mod pack for 1.2, obviously now we are in 1.2. We can make a mod pack for 1.2. So everyone who couldn't play it before because they didn't have 1.1.2, you will no longer have to suffer. You can play the full Kerbin mod pack. I want massive structural plating. That's not massive. Well, we want 2 of those, don't we? Will that do? That would sort of curtail the bow quite a bit, but I think that would look alright. Because, yeah, I mean, it's got a rounded bow anyway, so I think that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so we'll sort of round off the bow here, I think. Which means this needs to go back a bit. Like so. That hopefully shouldn't jut out or anything. No, it's fine. Okie dokie. So yeah, the bow's going to sort of suddenly go to a point, but it should be fine, right? There we go. So then all we have to do is get some pretty large structural plating to, well, yeah, structural plating to go up there. So S44, will that do it? That will not do it. S48? Nope. Nope. Ooh, that might do it. Aha, that will do it. Just about. Not quite perfectly, but it's alright. We'll make it work. Cool, cool, cool. Is there any hull plating actually that we can that would fit this gap? Correct. We've got 2 of these on top of each other. I'm wary because, like, if you use structural plating, it's quite weak, and the bow of this is going to need to take quite a beating. I'm thinking structural, no, military hull plating on top of each other. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. So one on top of the other. Like so. And then just offset it in correctly. Perfect. Yeah, so now we're using hull plating, which is much tougher than structural plating. Structural plating is, well, kind of in the name. It's just for doing structural stuff, for building the actual ship itself. It's not really designed to take damage. as such. So that's what we're going to use, because the bow of this does need to be pretty damn tough, because it's going to be tanking a lot of shots. It's going to be leading the charge into Osiris Fortress, so to speak. There we are. Oop, I accidentally tapped out again. Not really particularly great. Okay, cool. Isn't that cheating, putting plates inside plates? I don't know what you're on about. We're putting plates on top of plates. And it's only deck plating and stuff, so yeah. These aren't quite long enough, so I want to shorten this a bit, this section. Which I think we can do by just moving this in a bit. I don't want to have to overlay another set of plates, that'd be awkward. Would that work? Not quite. We could just rotate these. Yeah. Screw it. That's what we're gonna do. Rotate these out a bit. And then move these in. Cool. Done. And that is the bow of the almighty Yamato. Hell yeah, it's actually coming along. You can see it taking shape. Quite a simple bow, but we're not doing the bulbous bow, you know, because the Yamato had a bow that sort of it stuck out underwater because of some strange fluid dynamics that caused it to be able to go crazy fast. It sort of it really streamlined it, got rid of a huge amount of drag, made it a very, very fast battleship. How are we going to deck plate this? That's the question. Those are structural plates. I mean, the downfall of this thing is going to be aircraft, which is why we're going to have to escort it with a stupid amount of light cruisers. But that's alright. We don't mind escorting our ship. I mean, we have light cruisers, so it's alright. I think next turn we will launch two more, just so we can be sure that we have enough to protect this, because I think we'll launch this on the first turn of late World War II, just to show tape that we mean business, you know. Also for giggles, because it'll probably freak him the hell out. These plates are not ideal for this. Nah, that's not gonna work. Just get some straight plates. Straight plating. A22, not quite big enough. A24. Yeah, that works. Just about. Sort of. We can make this work though. Is that already at the right level? Not quite. Sure it's on absolute. Okay, now it's still not at the right level. Ah, crap. We're gonna have to manually tweak this. Escort the Yamato with more Yamato. A deck mounted Yamatos with catapult launched Yamatos. Tempting. Very tempting. Right, can we now cover this up with a bit more plating? Yes, we can. Let's get these correctly oriented. Quickly offset. Perfect. And now what we need to do is put some more plating across here. Yeah, these too long. Need some smaller ones. What was that? That was A48, wasn't it? No. A28? Nope. A24. Yeah, those are A24s. So let's go A22s. 1, 2. Perfect. The bow and the stern are always what take the time. Putting the guns on, I say that, and the superstructure. Superstructure is a bit of a nightmare as well. But it's a bit more of a manageable nightmare. How much does this stick out? Yeah, it's noticeable. Kind of want these to be a little further out, you know? Like that. There we go. That's fine. Right, next is this. And then we'll finally be done with the bow. And we can focus on the stern, and then we can focus on massive guns and cool stuff. And then we can, you know, test it. Although probably not tonight. We will not finish this tonight. I'm not even gonna try and force myself to finish this tonight. Oh, hello, that solved that. That made that a little. There we go. It's alright. Right, now we just gotta move this back a little. And then last but not least, finishing touch. Just some tiny little pieces, well, not tiny, Jesus, this is quite big. I need some small pieces of plating. Yeah, these will do. There we go. Rotate it round. There we are. That looks a bit crap. We don't want to use this edge, I think. We want to use the other edge of the triangle. Yeah. Now rotate that around. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's just use these. Just bite the bullet. If I can get them to bloody work. There we go. There we go. Okay, these will work. Hopefully. There we go. Perfect. Cool. So it looks a little strange, but it's alright. Okay, perfect. Vino is putting something in the chat, a link to Imgur. What on earth is this? Why has my face been not even Photoshop? I don't even want to enlighten that with the words Photoshop, but put onto Space Battleship Yamato? Can someone explain that to me? What on earth have you made? Yeah, guys, stop spamming. Yeah, what the hell was that? Why is the chat going wild with like KUS waifu and what on earth what is happening? KUS waifu. I have no idea what you guys are going on about. You have some problems. I'm not naming it KUS waifu. It's not gonna happen, is it? I've already got a name for it. Because I'm naming it after the person who's making us new tank turrets. We've got a king tiger, got a mouse. I'm going to build a mouse next, but we need to fix the armor, because in 1.2 the armor's a bit dodgy, but we will make a mouse. And that'll be freaking awesome. This is not a democracy. This is communism. Not naming it the KS waifu, guys. No matter how much you bitch. I could just make this easier on myself and simply do this. I'm trying to just sort of cut some corners to make this live stream, you know, actually a bearable length. There we go. That's good enough for the back of it, surely. No, these are sticking out, which is annoying. I think I'll do is I'll just take this off, the whole plating. Yeah, and I'll just attach it directly on. There we go. That'll solve some problems. Oh no, saying that's a really bad fix, because now we're going to have like holes in the bottom of the ship. And no one wants that. If we move it like that, and like that, and then we move the plating back out, will that fix it? Somewhat, yeah. Oh, this is the whole plating, that's the structural plating, I think. So we want the whole plating out there first. There we are. Doesn't look too abysmal, I don't think. Cool. It's not quite at the right angle, I don't think, actually, is it? Ah, but now it is. There we go. I'm hesitant to look at the chat after the cancer that I just witnessed. No, the chat's calmed down a bit. Okay. No, people still want it to be called the KS waifu. It's not being called the KS waifu, guys. This is not a democracy. This is not a democracy. That was a very terrible Walking Dead reference. I'm partially ashamed, but also not really, because I don't even watch Walking Dead. Maybe I should, but apparently it's really overrated. Saying that, I say it's overrated. I only ever hear people bashing it, but people still watch it. I don't know. Much rather just watch, you know, good Netflix shows like Stranger Things. What a show. Anyway, we've almost done it. Oh, these stick out. Ah, oh, lame. Lame, 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 lame. Damn it. Those touch. Yes, they do. Put the other plating on top of it. There we go. Okay. And boom. Okay, I know I'm not doing the most, the most exciting commentary on this, but building ships, well, building everything, it takes time, you know. That's why we're usually reluctant to share our craft files for these things, because they take such a stupid amount of time to do. So, you know, we've already got a number of knockoff series. We don't want to make it worse by actually giving them good craft to use, because the one thing that seems to unite all the knockoff series is that all their crafts are pretty bad. Not to really blow my own trumpet, but our craft look kind of nice because, you know, we spend hours on them. I do anyway. Some of the tapes, well, most of the tapes craft look much uglier than mine, but they're usually much more functional than mine. Right. I find it interesting, you know. I actually still get people who ask me for face reveals, not realizing that my face is not a secret at all. I know, I just find that amusing. Is that gonna work? No. You can get it to cover most of it, though, so we'll do that. Like so. Cool. And then we just need 2 small pieces in between. And we'll be Gucci. Is that at the right level for the deck? No, it's not. That is lame. Wait, did we put it on absolute? Yeah, we did. Never mind. And oh, send tape a picture. No, do not send tape the picture. Besides, tape is very Well, he doesn't give people his Skype. I give people my Skype if I actually want to talk to them or play with them. But yeah, a few people are leaving. See you guys. Have a nice evening. And yeah, I hope you do. I hope you enjoy it when it's complete. I hope it will live up to your expectations. Well, it probably won't, to be fair. I'm gonna be brutally honest. But well, I don't know. I'll try. Let's have it connect to the actual hull plating, not the structural plating. Yeah, let's just hope that this is a tough battleship and actually, you know, puts up a good fight, unlike the USS Cathenia. And unlike the real Yamato, which didn't really do much in the course of the war, did it? We still got a bit not covered here. I do not approve. I guess what we could do is just flip it around. Like so. There we go, problem solved. I like the whole highlighting the whole part thing. That's really helpful, actually. 1.2 has just got so many small little changes that make a massive difference. I thought there was a gap in the ship here, but no, it looks like it's alright. Yeah, it's fine. No gaps in the ships today. Although I would feel a bit more comfortable moving this like so. Actually, I didn't want to do that. Just wanted to move this back that way a tiny bit. Just to cover up a tiny gap. Yeah, this is why ships take so long, because just they're so massive. Need so many parts, so much attention to detail. And then you always find one tiny little problem with it that bugs you. Well, I do anyway. Which you just can't help but fix. I don't like the position of the deck plating when it's a bit high up. You got bits sticking out. But will I actually notice that when I'm driving it? No, I will not. Yeah, I got some big gaps down there, but it doesn't actually matter. You never really see underneath the ship, so I tend to have gaps in them. Not particularly professional, I know, but having gappy ships, giant holes in the underside, doesn't really bode well. There we go. Cool. And then hopefully we can finish the stern. I'm not doing a raised stern. I've done them before. They're just such aids to actually do. You know, what comes out of the water. I've done it on a few of my previous ships, and honestly, it's not worth the effort at all. Looks better when you do it like this anyway, frankly. So yeah, usually you have the stern sort of rises slightly so you can fit the turbines underneath it. But again, I do not have the patience. Cool. Cool! Yeah, so there's a lot of flickering as you can see, but once you actually launch it, that disappears. So you don't worry about it. It's just in the editor that you can see that. It's no biggie. And there we have it, everybody. The hull of the Yamato. Do you like it? Can't really zoom out properly. If I could show you, but yeah. Right. What next? Internals, I guess. Or should we do the main turrets? Do the main turrets. Let's get a turret hardpoint. We're going to need the huge one, aren't we? Yep, we are. That's fine. I cannot see anything. There we go. We have to go underneath the deck. They have to clip these into each other. That's fine. We'll just offset it in. We'll be able to see if it's roughly in the middle or not. Which it is not. Now it is. Cool. Put it underneath the turret. And voila. We have ourselves a turret hardpoint. Yeah, it's about perfect actually. But that looks weird because they sort of go up and then spread out. So what we are going to do is I usually get a big fuel tank. Like so. I usually just attach it to the deck. Just scale it up a bunch. Put it in on off. Yep. And then put it round the hard point. It just looks better. Shrink it down again. Yeah, it's almost correct. But yeah, it just looks better when you do this. I believe anyway. Boom. Maybe not quite large enough. Slightly more than that. Ah, there we go. That's alright. Right, and we'll make sure this is directly in the middle. Which it now is. Beautiful! We have ourselves the main battery guns. Let's have a look at the actual picture of the Yamato, see if that looks about right. No, these guns are actually lower. This is lower than it currently is. It's more like that. Which means this needs to be lower. And the turret hardpoint needs to be lower. Where's the hardpoint? It should continue underneath the deck actually. There it is. Is that right? Done! Perfect. Awesome. Right. And then it needs a gun at the back. Yeah. So these battery guns are pretty close to these ones. Starting to come along actually. You can see it taking shape. The second load of batteries should be just before... Yeah. These might want to come a little further forward actually. I don't know. It looks alright though. Okay, now we need a gun at the back. We attach them directly to the keel, don't we? Oh, we do not want snap on. Yeah, we attach them directly to the keel so that really they can't be blown off. Don't say it's cheating because tape does the same thing. We both do it. We both know we both do it, so it's fine. It is funny though when I like when I bombed the USS Neptune and the turret went flying out of it. That was pretty damn funny, right? Flying up into space. Okay. How far back does this go? It's a decent distance. About there? That looks about right. This is not going to look exactly like the Yamato at all. I mean, I'm not even intending it to look exactly like the Yamato. I've been a bit lazy with the stern. A bit lazy with most of the ship, really. But yeah, and it's still not quite big enough. Not long enough, really. But for a Kerbal space program, I don't think it's going to look too bad. Some people are saying like make it like an Izumo. Like, come on, guys, it's a Yamato. Okay, that's done. Just about. Now we need to put in. Yeah, see, the one thing I'm going to struggle with is the bridge and the main funnel and all that. So yeah, this is so tall as well. Right, let's get the boilers in. I think we'll get the boilers in next. Where are the boilers? Actually, we just do this. Industries. Cool. Right, let's get the boilers in. Large ship boiler. There we are. I don't know how many of these we're going to need. We might have 4 of them. I think we're going to have 4 of them, actually. Yeah, we'll have 4. It's cool. It doesn't have to look pretty down here. It's just the internals of the ship. Right, and then we have 2 electric generators. They're always handy to have. Yeah, 4 boilers, electric generators. How many turbines should we have, guys? 2, or should we have 4? Yamato was a fast battleship after all. Maybe we should have 4. I know Tape had 4 on his big battleship. So this is massive, so yeah, we're going to need 4. I'm going to go with 4. Cool. Then we'll move the next one out. There we are. There we are. 4 turbines. Gonna be pretty damn fast. You know what they say, gotta go fast. Cool. Oh great, I asked how many turbines, people like 42, 3, 69. Ha ha ha, very funny. Why did I ask the chat a question? Why did I ever give you guys any any choice over anything? I really shouldn't. Alright, let's get this rudder in here. Go, get the rudder in. And there we have it, rudder. Looks a bit stupid here, but whatever. So it's the 77 Industries rudder. It's just a really powerful airplane fin that allows you to actually turn the ship. So yeah, I'm not relying on it looking particularly attractive. It's more about the top of the ship and how it blows things up. Right. What's next? Let's have a look. We've done the internals. It's all about the superstructure now. And the smaller secondary batteries and stuff. Right, this is going to be tough actually getting the secondary batteries right. Because I'm not entirely sure what our rules are concerning the secondary batteries either. But let's leave space for the 4-inch guns. And just build a central area. And then we'll build the main bridge. So let's get our deck plating. Da, 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 da. Or should we just leave that till tomorrow? Frankly, yeah. So we haven't actually been streaming that long. We've been streaming for about an hour and a half, but it's actually been a very long day for me. So I think what I might go do is I might stop the stream here. We've done the hull of the Yamato. We've done the main turrets. Tomorrow we will do, probably tomorrow, we'll do the superstructure and secondary batteries. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I think I might go play some Steel Division. Just got it. I haven't had a chance to really get my teeth into it yet, so that's what I'm going to go do. But I do hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. It's been much shorter than like yesterday's. I can't do 3-hour streams every night, guys. So there we go. That was the first half of building a mighty, mighty Yamato. Thank you for watching, everyone. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Probably the same time tomorrow. Yeah, it's always about around 7 or 8, so just keep an eye out. See you guys. Bye.